In this video I am going to pick my Thunderball numbers for the next draw. Now first of all, before I do that, I just need to update the draw history. So I'll show you how I update it. What we do is look at the results of the last draw, and I'm going to put these details into my chart. And then I'm going to pick my numbers. So I'm making a prediction in this video, and you're going to see how I make the prediction. And if you want to put the same numbers on as what I'm putting on, then that's up to you. So if you think that by using this chart I increase my chances of winning, then you can increase your chances of winning by copying what I do. Or you might choose not to copy what I do, but do something completely different based on what you see in this video. So first of all, I'll just add the details of the last draw. See, I've got the entire draw history right from the start of the Thunderball lottery. Downloaded it and I put it all into this spreadsheet, so it tells you what machine was used, what set of balls, what the main prize was. Excuse me. The draw number tells you everything. That's that done. Now this is what the chart looks like at the moment. So first of all, I'm going to pick the Thunderball number. So this is a chart for the Thunderball numbers. As you can see, number 12 is the most overdue for its frequency at the moment. If number 12 is drawn today, then this is how the chart will change. It will go from up there down to there. But then, the problem then is that this region of the chart will be a lot more dense than the rest of the chart, because these two numbers will be bunched up very close together. So I'm not sure whether or not I want to pick number 12. Something else I've done on this chart is I've made this section here that shows whether the Thunderball was low or high, odd or even, a prime number or a non-prime number, because there's 7 of each. So what you can do is look at this pattern. If you see that it's been a lot of high numbers recently, next time it'll probably be low. It's a bit like playing roulette. When you look at the history on roulette, you know whether to pick on red or black, high or low, odd or even. Well, this is the same sort of thing. And judging from this, I'd say it's more likely to be a low number, probably an odd number, and probably a prime number. So I'm looking for a low odd prime that's overdue for its frequency. 3 is the most frequent. No, 11 is the most frequent. But 3 is a low odd prime number that's quite frequent. We've also got number 1 here. And there's number 7. That's the 3 numbers. Oh yeah, number 5. There's 4 possible numbers. So I don't know if to pick number 12 or number 3. If number 3 comes out, it'll look like that. So, to be honest, I think number 12 probably most likely. So now I'm going to look at the main numbers anyway. Now, looking at this chart, 13 is the most overdue, but it's not really all that significant. The chart's looking a little bit not very high at the moment. Okay. I don't really see anything particularly outstanding at the moment. Actually, this column here, which has got 3 numbers in it, seems to be more numbers in this column than the others, and it's also lagging quite far behind that one. So maybe one of the numbers from this column will be drawn. I want to choose one of these. Now if we look at the gap chart, see on this chart we don't have numbers, we have the gaps between the numbers, and the current gap is 3. There's number 3. So if that happens, then that will move to there, which looks good to me. So I think I might pick number 11. I'm just going to see what the other numbers look like. We've got 35. See how that looks. Gap of 9. 9 draws since it last occurred. That would end up there. That looks pretty good. The other one was 37. So not too sure about that one. So I think I'll go with number 11. Like that. Now another interesting thing is there's quite a gap here. See these 3 numbers, 30, 31 and 32, they're steaming ahead. And all the other numbers are getting left behind. So I think some of these numbers need to catch up. So maybe if 22 was drawn, might end up there. Try and fill that gap. But the thing is, you have to remember they will spread out over time anyway. Since I've chosen number 11, I'll have a look at the chart for number 11. 25 the most outstanding on that one. So if I'm picking 11, I think I'll pick 25 to go with it. Now let's just see where 25 is on this chart. There it is. Sort of in the middle. Looks good. So I think I'll have 25 to go with 11. Let's see the chart for Thunderball number 12. So these are the main numbers that have occurred at the same time as number 12 has occurred as the Thunderball. So number 4, the most overdue main number to occur with Thunderball number 12. Got a pair of numbers there, so one of those might be likely to occur. One of those is 22, so I think I will have 22, and maybe I'll have number 4 to go with it. I'll just see where number 4 is on the main chart. There it is, in the middle. That'd end up there if it were drawn. And one thing I haven't done yet is, if you look at the draw history, you can see they've been using machines 3 and 2, and now they've switched to 6 and 5. It also seems like they're using sets of balls 5 to 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to narrow it down to just those 2 machines and those 4 sets of balls. So now this is what the chart looks like, and we just narrow it down to those criteria. There's number 22, quite overdue for its frequency. 29 is outstanding, very overdue for its frequency on these machines and sets of balls. There's number 4. Where's 11? There it is, in the dense region. That's more likely because it's dense. 25 is there. So I think I should pick 29 because of where it is on this chart. Let's narrow it down even further. This is what it looks like for machine number 6. 36 occurs a lot. Quite a dense region just here. We've got 37 most overdue. And this is what it would look like if the numbers I've picked were to be drawn. That's where they'd land. That looks good. Let's look at machine number 5. 22 most overdue. 29 also frequent. So I think I made a good choice. Some numbers from the dense region. Obviously, you're more likely to get numbers falling from the dense regions simply because there's a lot of numbers there. So you know that out of this chart, 5 numbers are going to be drawn. So if you've got 5 numbers in a column, you know on average you can expect at least one of those numbers to be drawn. Now I haven't picked any of these ones yet, so I might change my prediction. To be honest, looking at the time, I don't really have much time. So this is my prediction for the Thunderball at the moment. I'm predicting that these numbers will be drawn, the ones that I've picked here. And if they are drawn, then this is what the chart will look like. It'll go from looking like that to looking like that. Not much change really. But that's my prediction. So, I hope you found this video interesting, and good luck in tonight's Thunderball draw.